Hello, everyone. We've got Reaper in this left corner versus Yetipeaks over on the right. They're fighting out. This is the first game of the Bullet Grand Finals. They're both Bullet champions, having won their brackets, and now they're duking it out. It is a best of five format, so the first to three wins is going to take it all here. The game's just getting started, and it seems pretty even overall right now. Both players having three villages.
Yeah, but I think Reaper has a big advantage here because he was able to go hunting, so he gets archery first, and he got the center.
Not just the archery and the really nice techs, but I mean, yeah, the really easy lighthouse and this village in the south. Reaper's defender, it seems like it's. I don't see a way that Yeti's going to stop him from taking it. It is a little hard to defend, but he's got. I mean, what tribe's better for defending than Quetzali? Especially now that he has archers.
Well, Yeti at least is going to temporarily have a better economy now.
Yeah, some level 3 upgrades that Reaper is going to be lacking for a bit. But yeah, Reaper's just going to pick up Org at some point, it looks like. Definitely not lacking on resources, although he is a little aggressive of how early he picked up archers. They seem to be doing a lot for him, though. The one archer, anyways. Reaper is a little bit overextended here. I thought for sure Yeti was going to go for that ruin with his warrior in the south. He's just pushing up, yeah, pulling back with his defender to go ahead and grab lighthouse. Getting archery himself, probably more than anything for the longevity of his own warriors. Yeah, he's picking up archer on his
Oh,
capital
he's
as
trying to
well.
attack that defender.
Yeah, he's got three warriors. Yeah, if he attacks now with that north one, definitely dead.
Yeah, but
I
the
don't think
problem
that
is,
the yeah for health warrior can like set up against that like 7 health defense bonus defender after Reaper captures there. Oh
yeah,
my,
the
he
other
gets a star
problem is
ruin.
that
Okay.
Reaper can also train Archer in the center,
Absolutely.
so he could just easily clear a seed.
Gonna go ahead and pick up Org. Yeah, the star ruin makes it really trivial.
Okay, so
What's a tech
what
that'll
I
help
hate
me?
about what he just did is that he didn't take the Explorer in the Sovereign City first.
What?
If he wants to
No,
take the Explorer in
absolutely. Yeah,
the
for the
south,
lighthouses.
he might catch a lighthouse, and he did the capital upgrade first, so he might have wasted some stars there.
Yeah, it feels like such a no-brainer. But yep, that's 2 stars that you didn't need to spend. Okay, not gonna grab the east one, so unlikely to see Eye of God from him this game. Well, by the time he does get Eye of God, it's likely that he's already won. If it is to happen. But he's just pumping out units everywhere now. Yet he's struggling to keep up. Just because he's coming in second and he's getting attacked first.
So this just shows what a big advantage it is to control the center and also to have more cities.
Mm-hmm. It's not like Reaper's position has no problems with it or anything. It's just that the problem he does have like his south city being a little disconnected, slightly hard to defend. Uh, Not something he's going to feel because of the great map control he has. He's got that center city, and
Yeah, that warrior is also 2 out of 3 now, so Yeti has to kill it. or else he might get Veteran Siege next turn.
You just got to be really careful just to survive this, and that's just the initial onslaught because Reaper's stars just keep piling up. He also has an economic
Hiding.
advantage now. Yeah, he's just gonna be even more aggressive. Try to move in all of his units much more quickly. Population ruin is a pretty nice start for, uh, building up some kind of counterattack if he is able to survive here. Yeah, I have to question if it'll, it's a case too little too late, but if Yeti is able to win, that's going to be a big part of why. Giant's huge, but it just
He's
doesn't
opting
inspire.
to not pay for double giant here. He could have also saved the monument from a northern city, but he would
He just
probably
wants some
need that.
units, not to
Yeah, but
chop, I
he
guess.
wouldn't have any units to defend himself.
Yeah, the giant just doesn't inspire too much confidence for me because Reaper's archer lines. Yeah, so Reaper tried to get as aggressive as he could with those riders, you know, train units on his capital city, get them up to the front lines quick.
Like realistically, all Reaper has to do here is move all his units towards Nageti and train archers in all cities and maybe a rider in the capital.
Yeah. The riders are kind of crazy seeing the giant there. They're a little faster, but like they're also in such close proximity that the archers do feel strictly better. Even if not strictly better, then better in most cases.
Yeti got quite a lot of stars to work with here. He just got a star ruin. Let's see if he can make anything out of it.
Probably get a few more giants, like mathematics is really open for that. He's gonna get riders of his own. I mean, their incomes are equal now. Reaper just doesn't have that high level city, even though he's up in a whole city. Just missing out on that level 4, level 5 stuff. I wasn't expecting him to kill like that.
Yeah, Reaper just keeps picking off all of like useful units. Yeti got left. We are the last archer in the north dying.
Mm-hmm.
And I would expect to probably see a siege in the south. Okay, we won't see a siege.
I guess it's still possible for roads, but yeah, it seems weird to. He's just gonna get his own giant with killer monument
And
here.
with the help of the Gate of Power, he can make his own giant.
Does he want to use his yeah, he's gonna use it there. Get rid of that population cap, get some easy stars back,
And
train
the
some more
Mark of
units.
Fortune is used for extra
He's gonna get a
stars,
couple
so he can
archers,
make
surely,
multiple
right?
units here.
Yeah, the archers are nice for everything that Reaper's got to deal with. The defenders with defense bonuses, the archers pick away at them more easily. The giants, they're a little slow. The archers had really good penetration into Yeti's position, pushing way, like, just surrounding his capital, like, through the other cities. But he's just got to surround and pick off the weaker cities that he's already targeting. And that's what the archers are for. Yeah, Yeti Peaks doesn't see uh, any path to victory now. All right, game one goes to Reaper. The next game is going to be Luxador. Yetipeaks is going to host. Yeti's doing something very nice. He's watching back the replay. Best piece of advice I can give you. Watch back your replays after the game's over. Review. If you make a mistake, first step, you got to realize it. And then you can start working on avoiding it and getting better. Reaper unhappy. I guess the next tribe pick had to have been Yetis. Reaper calling it Suxador. Is he going to tilt? Or Yeti's getting the game ready as we speak. As we speak. What does the 2x in Reaper 2x stand for? Your guess is as good as mine. Post it anyways. We'll figure out by the end of the stream. All right, spawns are up. And he's seasoned bullet champion at this point, remembering skipping turn 0. Both player spawns, kind of interesting. Uh, I gotta side with Reaper here. The Suxador accusations. Although certainly the number of fruits Yeti's producing, enviable. Now Yeti's going very aggressively into riding, uh, enabled by the specificity of Luxador's starting 3 stars, as well as skipping turn 0.
Different openings here.
I'm sure Reaper would love another unit. He is surrounding that city, but it might not be enough. Yeti is able to actually block here. It'd be a little costly, but way too costly because Reaper sets up the siege after killing the one rider as well. Yeti is able to, uh, yeah. All right, he's just going to remove Reaper from the village before advancing on his own objectives. Reaper blazing fast, already stepping on the other. What's Yeti doing? Finally taking advantage of Org, just advancing over to the West City. Reaper, he's eyeing up that lighthouse. He wants to upgrade his cities, but he's kind of looking at his resources and I'm sure not happy. Yeah, he's just pulling that rider back into the center. Going into hunting, pretty wise, must admit. Uh, Possibly into archery. He's got more animals on his capital anyways.
Well, Yeti is he going
Ooh.
for archery?
He's
Both.
looking at archery, but he picks up roads.
I mean, roads is pretty strong tech, especially when you already have tech riding.
Yeah, and yet he's able to actually take that village in the middle of the map now. Reaper can set up his own siege, but I mean against an opponent with that many riders and roads.
Yeah, but it should be easy for Yeti
Ooh.
too,
Yeah, Reaper got a little
because he
too
can.
confident with his rider over in the east. It's gonna be easy pickings for Yeti. But Yeti's wondering how he wants to do it. Yeah, sure he does this. Get some really nice vision there too. He had the open possibility of stepping on the city, but he doesn't want to.
Oh, he takes the
Um,
Explorer and
getting
decides
killed
maybe
there.
more units.
That is a fantastic explorer from that central city. Doesn't quite get that East Lighthouse, which would be, I think, pretty necessary for him to get that from an explorer in order to pick up Eye of God, but fantastic vision for Yeti nonetheless. And Reaper, I'm sure, not happy about how things are going.
Maybe Reaper will try if the siege holds, and if not, he might just give up. Because if he doesn't get that city, it's probably over from his
Yeah, his
perspective.
resources are quite abysmal. His cities are spread out. Yeti already has roads. Yeti's set up to just sit on his position and deflect any attacks Reaper makes. Reaper is known for being pretty aggressive. But yeah, this siege is not going to hold. See, we are seeing Yeti just waiting.
Maybe he bounces on the ruin, because Reaper likely doesn't have village vision there because he sees that he hasn't revealed the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
He decides against it.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
Reaper
wants
could probably
Reaper to capture
ride
that
a
city.
fog if he. You could sort of tell which direction it goes in if you're watching it closely. So he still would have known where it went.
Oh,
Very
measuring his
aggressive from
siege.
Reacher because he's not able to actually keep that city. And Yeti who had way better control up on that North City, just waiting for Reaper to step on there. Because he can do that. Just kill his warrior, and now there's no counterplay that Reaper has there. He's just sitting down, playing nice waiting moves. Like Reaper is getting desperate. He's going to attack me at some point, and I just need to have enough units that his attack doesn't stick. And now Reaper's losing his city in the south. Yeti's going to pick up the one in the north. It's going to be 5 cities against 2, where Yeti has roads, Reaper doesn't. He's just been
And
playing
Reaper
this game
still has
very
the level
cleanly.
1 city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Reaper's resigning. All right, very fast games so far. Ooh, yep. Reaper's looking up at the replay. See if Yeti's also looking at the replay. Is this just something that we do when we lose a game only? Yeah, Yeti's just explaining his victory as if it was only the impact of the star, and Reaper stops watching the replay as soon as the star room pops up, just to agree with him. I'm not sure if that's true, Reaper, but I'm not sure if you couldn't do anything against that. But it's 1-1. There's game, there's life in both players. It's now essentially best 2 out of 3 with the remaining tribes. We are going to push into at least round 4 here. Uh, my personal opinion, I hope we see round 5. All the tribes they picked are really cool. But Reaper's going to host with the next tribe, Kiku. Some classic Kiku Drylands action here. All right, Yeti. Waiting on him. As if opening Discord is going to make Yeti join the game faster. He's remembering it's not Hoodrick. Okay, spawns are out. Interesting from both
Or
players.
Reaper has the mountain in a pretty awkward position.
Yeah, but he also has the fruit, which is strongly indicate a village down there, which is way better than a Yeti's resources that would indicate a village for him.
Yeah, there might be something up there with the animal, but then there's this whole barren area. It's not looking good. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, he's kind of
Reaper
pulled.
not going south there. Because like usually you would expect to move south in that position as there can't be any villages near the edge on drylands.
Yeah, both players actually did that with their exploration.
Oh,
But yeah, Reaper was attracted to the gravity of all those fruits over there, but it's not going to prevent him from setting up the siege in the east. And Yeti's got to deal with it.
But Yeti got the warriors to unsiege them.
yeah, Yeti shouldn't be struggling to block this. I don't think he just moves his warriors both.
Yeti also has the choice if he wants archery or riding here. Like he could go either.
He might take organization and then riding just to upgrade his city immediately.
Hunting and riding.
Interesting.
That's an unusual combo, to be sure.
Yeah.
So Reaper also has the opportunity just to pick up an archer here.
Yeah, but he
Like
probably
hunting
also
archery,
wants
archery.
organization with all these fruits.
Yeah, hunting org as well. Like hunting org and workshop. Don't do hunting riding too. That
He goes archery.
yeah.
I think Yeti is planning to send his warrior back to Lighthouse, yep, and then he upgrades his city and he gets an extra store back. Now he can trade a rider.
Yeah, I mean after buying riding, he's got definitely needs to buy a rider here. Otherwise, it's a little bizarre. So yeah, the archery defense bonus after healing does make that one warrior a little annoying to kill. That's
I think
correct, DJ Salad. Only defense
Oh, yeah.
bonus after capturing the village for
The
units with
problem I
fortify.
see here for Reapers is that his economy is really weak. He maybe should have considered upgrading his city this turn instead of making more units.
Yeah, Reaper's
Absolutely.
advantage pays off because he has 2 archers and Yeti only has 1 5 health rider. His army's looking a lot stronger.
Because now this turn he can't train anything.
That's
Yeah,
a
he does anyways.
hold on. That's aggressive. Did we just see Reaper push that warrior east and ignore the ruin?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
There is a village there, but I mean, maybe it's just because we know that Yeti has riders, and we took note of the explorer on his second city, but that's a village that Reaper isn't going to be able to get very quickly.
I mean, Reaper knows that he took an explorer, but he hasn't seen a rider yet, I believe.
Stepping on there's very dangerous for him.
Oh, he isn't moving on to a village after all.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more interested in, just picking up vision now, finally getting an upgrade on his city.
Let's see how many lighthouses he
And
gets.
then, yeah, making sure that, yeah, he's gonna see the rider. Does get the one in the east. But yeah, he just wants to be able to train as many units as he can. Oh, I thought for sure he was gonna pick up an archer there.
Oh, and the rider actually cannot hit the archer because he didn't have vision on the village yet.
Hmm.
And there was a forest blocking, I think. Or no, never mind. Sorry, I'm crazy. Oh, he gets the
Veteran.
veteran. That's a huge difference.
He
And
did
now he gets
sacrifice his
archery.
one rider for that. And he's got this problem, classic problem, pop capped on his capital, not a single population on his second city.
It's too expensive.
Swordsman's gonna, yeah, clear that center city now.
Oh yeah, the veteran swordsman will definitely help out.
Yeah, like that veteran warrior
That's
for the
gonna be
defense
Reaper
bonus is
doesn't
gonna be
go for
annoying to
a
deal with,
siege
but
here.
yeah, he's all in on targeting that center city. The veteran warrior could have been annoying, something Reaper had to consider how to deal with, but not so much with the swordsman there. Yet he sees it, so I don't see a world in which he uh, tries to step on there. Yeah, Yeti is it's a very asymmetrical position. Yeti's second city is kind of hard for him to defend, and for a while there even train units on. But he is going to pick up his third village a little before Reaper does. Reaper's army is really strong now because of those early archers. He sacrificed some economy to get there, but looks like it's really working off now. He's pushing control in the center. He was
Yeah,
aggressive, but he wasn't too aggressive where he actually stepped on that city.
he's not going for a siege again. I guess it's okay, but
Let's see the sieging that city over there. It's not going to produce anything yet, and Reaper's very limited on his units. Like two level 2 cities. He's got like 6 units he can make total. But that is until the swordsman came, because of how it affects population. Yeah, Reaper's very conscious about. Uh, he wants to claim that center. He wants to claim the strong center for himself, and then win on that. Because if he gives up his units over in the east, like the siege is nice for him. Takes out a unit, for like equivalent value of his own warrior getting killed there, and he denies Yeti that income. But Yeti would unsiege there, and it doesn't do a lot for Reaper long term. So he's fighting around in the center of the map.
Yeti also picked up forestry now.
Yeah, he's got
With
forestry.
mathematics or
untamed
later a killer
tree.
monument, he could pick up a giant in the southern city.
And again, Reaper's kind of preemptively shut those down, just by going to archers. This is one of the reasons, we love archers so much on tiny maps. What are the two ways to, push your advantage? Archers and giants, and archers counter giants. They're good on their own merits, but they also just play into that meta.
Does Reaper see that he can upgrade with organization or forestry? He doesn't.
What's
Maybe
he
he has
Skipping.
planned for those
Okay,
stars.
that's a very nice ruin for Yeti.
He has forestry too, so he can get a giant really easily.
Yeah, some aggressive chops on that second city, like chopping where that archer just went on his third city in the south as well. You pick up org. Just go
I
for a
would assume
lighthouse now.
he
Okay, he's
doesn't
gonna
go
get
for an
workshop.
explorer or a lighthouse. Like the problem Yeti has is that he could upgrade his capital with 2 lumber huts and a port, but it would be really expensive.
Yeah, ports are not. He could go organization as well, and then that's 2 extra
But that's
stuff.
also
Another
like
veteran
7
swordsman.
stars spent on attack.
Yeah, he could also try for a lighthouse if he goes for the south lighthouse. It's pretty accessible to him, but that's gonna take a while, right? That's
And now he
at
takes
least 3 turns.
organization. I would like to see an explorer in that center city. He likely reveals a lighthouse, which would allow him to upgrade his capital.
Absolutely. Yep. As expected. Yeah, both players really strong fundamentals. Uh, yet he's not too concerned about rushing out his giant just to get it chipped away by archers. He wants to set up the supports for it first. Reaper's got the strong center, and it seems very easy for him to defend, but this is a classic problem on these kinds of matchups that his capital is I don't think it's a high priority concern for him or anything, but it is a little bit weak. Having been pop capped last turn, he does have he's not worried about rider bounces with the forests, like the mountain, the water around there.
And he
So
has discovered seventh
Yeah,
city as
but the way I see the map right now, I'm not sure if Reaper can deny the southern city.
Yeah, I don't think there's any defense Reaper has for the southern cities. There's just that one archer is not going to be able to hold it off, and that rider, Yeti's rider, is about to find the lighthouse, and that's a giant on turn 13. So
Well, Reaper can kill the rider.
no, he already wait. Has he moved his archer yet?
not
Oh
the
yeah,
one in the south. Yeah, with how
The rider is
aggressively he
already
pushed
over.
in his other archers, I'd be kind of
He would be able
surprised
to
if
kill it.
Reaper didn't.
yeah.
Uh,
But I don't know if Reaper knows how close Yeti is to a giant, so he doesn't go for it. Yeah,
I was just gonna work
Big
on keeping
giant is pretty.
the warrior off the village.
Yep, that's the giant.
I think he can also kill all the archers that are in range of that southern city.
He's chopping a lot on this, It's not going to be very upgradable in the future, but
Yeah, for that very last chop. I mean, the last chop's nice for
Oh, he wants the
it gets him the
lighthouse
city
so
in the
bad.
south. So long as he kills this one archer, the Reaper's gonna have to like pick up roads, which I don't see happening.
I hope he doesn't forget his giant.
okay, good. He
Maybe
seems to be remembering. Would be kind of funny if he traded just too many units and he didn't have the money, but
Now, there's still another giant in the south, just like
he does not
mathematics or
place his Rock of
something.
Fortune yet.
Yeah, I guess he's saving it for the South City Giant, which is still possible, just very
Yeah, I'm not
expensive.
sure how many kills he has right
he
now.
could do
Maybe
Lucino with two
he's
monuments
close to the
and
Gate of
kill
Power,
everything.
maybe.
Yeah.
So, double monument play.
Yeah, Reaper just wants to push in, and that other veteran swordsman from way back,
Yeah, that
eventually gonna
he's
be
probably a big help.
pretty nice here.
Guessing Reaper is hoping to take that northern city. That's going to be his main advantage here. He
I
can
mean,
reach.
Just farming as many kills as he can get.
the problem Reaper has here is that he's down cities, he's down stars per turn, and his opponent has a giant.
Yeah, he's going to have to play his units very well if he wants to have a chance, I think. He has to use each unit more effectively than.
Like, he has the Gate of Power now, but he doesn't have Forestry yet.
Yep.
He puts it down.
Now, I think we're gonna see Reaper pull up a giant in the center city fairly quickly, fairly short order.
You would expect.
Like, a crazy play in
Probably
Reaper's
didn't watch
situation would
the
maybe
sale
go,
well.
would maybe be to go for diplomacy, but I don't think we'll see that. Because, like, he has some map control right now, so it would be a possibility.
I mean, it's just, if he already had strategy,
Yeah, maybe if you got it from you got some
Okay.
from
That's a fantastic rune for Yeti.
what does he get?
How many rounds do they play? It is a best 3 of 5. The match is tied up 1-1 right now. So this game, as well as around 4 at the very least, and then around 5 if they tie up these next 2 games.
Yeti
Mathematics.
gets killer, so he's probably gonna be getting another giant soon. Oh, right here, yeah.
City
Yeti might even
wall.
resign after
Okay.
that if his target is really just a single focus on the northern city.
Does he know that he has another monument?
I'm kind of mathematics play. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know how much value he
Especially
places.
after picking up mathematics, the border growth too. Maybe
Right.
maybe you're onto something with Diplo.
Yeah. Before the border growth, I was like, why would he take diplomacy? But once your opponent starts taking border growth, then it's always
If
more of an
Reaper could
option.
somehow train some cloaks and not have them die, he has a pretty easy target there. But
I'm
Yeah,
not really
Reaper
worried
is
about Reaper
gonna
right now. Like Yeti supporting units are kind of getting eviscerated. Yeti can pull back a little bit, but
the problem is that
yeah,
Reaper kind of has to use the unit advantage he has right now quite soon, or
yeah, this
else Yeti's
will
just going
time
to
are
run
gonna make
away
it
with
harder
his
for
SBT
Reaper
and
to
city
actually
lead.
press in and get a siege before
Or veteran warrior siege maybe?
Veteran Warrior Siege would hold, I think, unless some roads play happens.
Well, maybe Reaper, maybe Yeti can pop a giant there.
Oh yeah, he could. He definitely can. He has mathematics, right? So
yep.
that's 11 stars.
I was not expecting riders from Reaper. Yeah, he wants to get aggressive. I just thought he was
Yeah, but Yeti can also
getting ready
just
for
siege
giant.
that if he
Yeah, he has
kills
an
the
11-star giant
Yeah.
on it. With
if he
math,
kills the
he's
warrior in
fine.
the south. Yeah,
Yep.
now
Yeti's
his
got it.
archer's in
Yeah.
range.
He's gonna try to kill, but wait, is it gonna work? Oh, it is.
Yeah,
He's a little reticent to, get his giant annihilated by this line of archers, but
Killed off very quickly. There's so many.
uh, at the
That's a
very
better
least for him,
turn archer.
losing that giant means building up all of his other units.
Yeah, the giant is sort of sacrifice you make to preserve your other units usually. You could save like 3 or 4 riders with it, then maybe it's valuable, but
So Reaper keeps going after this city here,
he's
but
very committed. He has
yeah,
another
he's losing a lot of archer attacks on other targets. Like that giant is coming in pretty close to him. Like a couple of
yes.
turns ago, or just one turn ago, before he got riding, wasn't very worried about it. He just picks up his own giant. Um, Yeti's built a lot of archers in the south now. Uh,
Those are
that
gonna come
giant's
in
getting
handy.
way too close for the time Reaper's gonna be able to do anything about it.
yeah, like he needs too many archer attacks, and now he even gives gives Yeti the value that his giant can just kill one of his archers,
Yeah.
and at the same time advance to his cities.
Yeah, that city wall absolutely great for Yeti. He just needed to defend there.
And
While he's
Giant
built
now,
up the rest of his army.
but does not
Yeah, I
get
think it's
pushed on
pretty
the
over for
on
Reaper.
one of the forest tiles, so he won't get a defense bonus there. Oh, he didn't upgrade first, so he's missing some damage on the archer.
Yeah,
I was wondering if he's just
interesting.
gonna chop and siege.
Yep, seems like that's the Reaper.
Yeah,
just
Reaper
gets
doesn't see it.
coming.
All right, Yeti pulls ahead 2 games against 1. We have 2 more games to be played if Reaper can win this next one. It's still very close. No, exactly, DJ Salad. Reaper, you can't talk like that, man.
Well, Reaper maybe had the option to play for more economy in the beginning.
Once he had that map
Or
control, he was going for pushes that didn't really work. He kind of needed to pull up with his own economy, his own giants.
yeah, the problem was that there were more cities on Yeti's side of the map.
Absolutely. They were a little weak, able for him to target. There's at least some point where Reaper had that really solid, strong center. But 2 to 3 minutes to do something real quick. All right, is it time for us to like open doing some Rocket Bot Royale, boys? Wanna do some putt party while we wait for Reaper? Reaper will be back in a minute, everyone. Nerd, come on, join us.
Party. And he's watching back his replay, of course. You see that a lot in Bullet. Every good Bullet player watches back their.
You see that a lot from Bullet champions in Bullet, anyways.
You wonder if they're Bullet champions because they watch their replays, and they watch their replays because they're Bullet champions. Might be something to it, but it's a little boring. So some people don't do it. But
Nah, it's all about what do you get out of it. You know, it's just a game that encourages you to think.
mm-hmm. It's like chess for adults. It was a joke. I don't know. I'm being serious about that.
It was good. I laughed.
Oh, okay.
It was a good shot.
Yeah. Oh, y'all are
Probably
playing.
like a couple more in. I mean, you're a little blocked, but. Alright, there we go. Just line it up.
Yeah, you got
Alright.
this.
Someone's got to tell me when Reaper comes back, because I'm just not going to know.
I don't think we could even receive pings during this, so. Okay, I don't know how to play this at all. I'm just gonna point that out, but I'll try my best.
It took me a while to figure out that you actually shoot in the opposite direction of where you are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you pull back as if you're like swinging it from there, wherever you pull the mouse to. It's a tough angle for him to hit here. Ooh. He's trying to sabotage us. Here, I'll sabotage you guys more.
I have no idea what's going on.
What the fuck up?
Managed to get stuck in a corner. So good. Oh my god. Come on. There we go.
By the way, the next round is going to be IMO, so get excited for that.
Yeah, again. Supposedly that's why we're here.
You're right, I am the red ball. I'm just getting rid of that. Take an extra stroke.
Oh, fuck off.
It's a little excessive for the Discord mini golf game, don't you think?
Yeah.
You're being streamed to the whole world right now.
The whole world, yes. Truly. People all around the world have gathered to watch us play mini golf. Okay, wait, have they
No,
started
we're not the attraction.
yet? They might have already started. We're just sitting here playing golf. Someone should probably go check. But...
They have not started, I can confirm.
I'm not
Okay, good.
inside.
So true, no swearing. My mom checks my phone every night. She's going to see if I was on a stream with naughty words or not.
Yeah, man.
And if I was, I get my phone taken away from me and I can't play any more Polytopia, which is like the worst thing ever.
Truly. One cannot imagine a more horrible thing than not being able to play Polytopia. It's not possible. It doesn't exist.
I can imagine one thing worse than being able to play Polytopia. Than not being able to play Polytopia, rather. Actually playing Polytopia.
That's true. That's a good point you make. Oh, is he gonna make it?
Yeah.
You've gotta make this, right? It's a straight shot.
He's got it, he's got it. It's right there, it's right there.
He's-
Line up the shot.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, okay. Alright, I won putt party, guys. Congratulations, everyone.
I got a pretty strong score on the first hole.
Yet he's still looking at that replay. That's crazy.
Well, I'll take third place. You know what? I can accept that.
This is the effort that Yeti puts into his games that makes it that he's, you know, like it's not just like he won Bullet Champion a couple rounds ago or something. He got Bullet Champion this month and last month where he beat Rats in the grand finals. And so on and so on. It's because he just sits around watching his replays and analyzing them. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about this Reaper guy. He's becoming a problem.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get a sub. I know you're pretty good at Polytopia, right?
Yeah. Alright, Yeti, we're gonna play.
No. Okay. He just. Oh, okay, his stream is.
It's moving and jiggling.
He's loading. Yes.
Oh, he came back? Alright.
He's here.
Everyone. Reaper's playing Yetipeaks, IMO, round 4. Yeti hosting. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And we're gonna spend a little more time waiting because...
All the putt party was leading up to this.
Alright, you gotta get rid of Putt Party. You gotta leave that activity, brother.
I'm not even there.
Reaper
Who's
with more
there?
resources in the capital here. 2 additional
Yeah.
troops.
Let's talk about the game. The resources are definitely a little unbalanced, but I think Yeti has a solid spawn here. He finds that village immediately. He's probably gonna find another one in the center. Oh
But
no, but
Reaper
Reaper's already on
gets
there.
the center.
Yeah, if I'm Yeti, I'm not really happy with these resources, like the 0 animals on my second city.
Yeah, it's not good at all. You usually want to take hunting instead of organization since you can go to archery easily, but there's no
Reaper
matching for
only has
on a
1
city.
animal in that city as well, but
Yeah,
he
but he's
has
definitely
another city.
tracked in the forestry. He's locked in. So the 2 animals on his other couple of cities help him out there immensely.
I wonder if he takes riding before capture archery, or what does he do here?
I think you need some economy.
Oh, he does take archery. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I kind of figured
Yeah,
it. These people are
I
very
mean,
aggressive. He wants
yeah, he
to go
wants to
for this.
attack, but like fewer cities against an opponent who's I mean, Imo's not really known for their aggression. I think that's for good reason. But I'm not the one playing here. Yetipeaks is. So let's see what he does with it.
Yeah,
We've seen a lot of good
Oh,
attacks in
that's
this
a nice
grand
explorer.
finals. Dodges a lighthouse. A little unfortunate. Because again,
Yeah, but
probably not going to
still
say I God.
provides great
But
vision.
he sees everything. Oh, I've trapped Yetipeaks out of ever getting a village on the entire rest of the map. If I'm Reaper, I'm pretty ecstatic right now.
Yeah, and Yeti also cannot really get a giant.
His
yeah. Yeti
resources
does
are
not have
abysmal.
a picture. I'm guessing he wants to take the middle city with archery quickly, though, or just rush the capital.
I don't see a capital rush ever happening for Yeti. And Reaper is just not intimidated at all, just walking his warriors away. Like presumably for lighthouses, probably on like diverted onto that ruin in the south now, but
Yeah,
uh,
in best
Reaper
case, he
like
also
picks up.
remembers that he has a monument.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Reaper forgot to place his altar of peace.
So he paid off, perhaps, by some nefarious organization to affect DJ Salad's bet.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
but
maybe he's secretly involved with DJ Salad's friend. He's in it for the big bucks. He's gonna.
Yeah, if I'm Reaper, I am a little concerned about getting sieged now.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a little confused if Reaper forgot that he has the altar of peace.
Yeah, like place your altar of peace, get like a rider or something. Is he just gonna get a wall here?
he chops, so he's planning something.
He's just gonna he's planning to lose the city?
No,
I
he gives up on it. Interesting.
I don't
When is he
understand
going to
what's going
notice that he
on.
has a monument?
Very strange to me, but I guess they're the pros, man. I'm not the bullet champ, so I guess it
Oh
kind of
no.
makes sense. I mean, it's a very difficult city to protect.
Yeah, he's just gonna get a wall. Does he just upgrade his capital with the forests, or what do you need those extra stars for?
Oh yeah, and Yeti can't even trade on his can't even train units on his second city because it's pop capped. So it's gonna really suck for him.
Yeah, Reaper's protected that east city where Rady had the biggest attack. Um, he's just, as long as he's able to defend that north city, through military, like his units and such, should be all right here. But Yeti's definitely gonna fight him. It's gonna be a fighting game.
It's gonna depend on these ruins, I think, at least somewhat. It's gonna make a big difference if Yeti can
I
get
might
like a
get 2-star ruins versus a couple of
well,
swordsmen. Let's see. Are
the
we gonna
sword.
see another swordsman from Reaper?
Organization. Okay.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, makes his capital upgrade cheaper as well.
Oh my goodness, Justini Linguini.
So yeah, this could be 4 cities to 2, right?
Oh, wait. What's the plan? Oh,
Well, it's just a 5-city map, so 3
I
against
think
2.
Reaper just forgot that he placed his Altar of Peace.
Oh, never mind. I wasn't looking at reposition. Yeah, it's gonna be 4.
Is this gonna
Yeah.
explore for lighthouse?
The Explorer would go
Yeah.
north, though. So
On his second city is gonna mess
I mean,
with
if
it
it
too.
goes north, it grabs that north lighthouse,
Is he
right?
gonna take border? Okay. he
yeah,
gets
but
Archer.
the
So he's
fog to
planning
the
on a
south was
giant or
closer.
climbing giant.
Yeah. No, either way, he gets the lighthouse and upgrade. Is this a
I
case
guess you
like
can get
all
a
the
giant
same, or
defense.
yeah, if he keeps the warrior on the city, it dies. If he heals it, yeah, the archers come in, so he's gonna get some damage before letting it die. Yeah, the aggressively picking up some ruins. Advancing his archers in. Reaper's got to defend. He's seeing like this really well placed.
Okay, he's
Okay,
going for
yeah, it's
How
fantastic
many
explorer.
lighthouses does he have so far?
He's got 3 of
The
them. He's
west
just
one is
missing that
missing.
one in the west. But with climbing and the mountains positioned where they are, definitely seems possible for him in a couple of turns.
Yeah, and
He's
that'll
got
be a
that
giant.
really nice placed like bone in the throat for Reaper's position. Like that warrior on the mountain, really difficult for him to defend. He'd really love to train like an archer or rider or something to help him out in unsieging, but he needs it like this turn, and he can't kill that warrior yet.
Yeah, the warrior can attack every single city. That's pretty nice positioning for it.
But yeah, so Reaper does have a couple warriors over in the west, so it looks like he should just be able to use those to, train another warrior. But
Okay,
okay, yeah,
I guess he just gets sieged by the archer.
yeah, not so much of a problem
Giant.
for him.
Does he take border? No, okay. Border would be very interesting. Then he could set up for like 2 or 3 giants, but
But I have to say that I like Yeti's position a lot more now than I did in the beginning, suddenly.
Absolutely.
that's for sure. It's looking much stronger now, but this siege is obviously not going to hold, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, I mean, his siege isn't gonna hold. His whole attack is gonna fizzle out there, but it's going to allow cover for his giant to move in.
Yeah, his
Reaper's
giant has
already
that
picked up the archers, so
up through the mountain, which is going to be nice.
Like again, Reaper not being completely efficient with his units here.
sure is gonna see like a heal with that 5 health and kill with a 10 on the for the one on the mountain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
That mountain to the north of Reaper City is going to really annoy him once that defense bonus giant gets up there. Because the forest you can use clear, but the mountains are stuck there forever, unfortunately. Not yet.
I'm not sure how
to get rid of
Reaper
them,
stops
so.
that giant.
Absolutely.
Probably
I
just
I thought it was just gonna pick up like mining or mathematics like giant on his cap like okay. Well, that's the whole series completed though. Yetipeaks wins 3 games to Reaper's 1.
yeah.
Reaper's a little unhappy with it. DJ Salad, how do you feel? I mean, you lost most of all here probably.
So
Just very nice, wholesome guy. Just says well played, Yeti.
yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that's all we
Those-
can say. Well played to Yeti.
Yeah, we all thought he was going to lose for that spawn, but he played it very well. He went for units. He got some. He did get some lucky ruins, but he can't exactly not do that. So
Yeah, but he also punished Reaper well for his decisions.
for sure, there was a lot of good gameplay there. It's not sure Reaper would love to act like it was the ruins, but sometimes.
You know, I'm not too happy about that last game. I don't know what I was doing. I think just when I missed placing the altar piece, because I just completely forgot about it, and then on top of that, I thought I still had it after I placed it. Just wasn't keeping track of things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no. Honestly, let's see. I mean, the Quetz game was just. I don't know. I mean, I just got archery. I just had the better resources really with Quetzalcoatl. I was just able to go archery and have that advantage. Luxador. I mean, I should have known he was going to be in the center. Like, I probably shouldn't have stepped on that village. But like, even if I didn't, I still think I would have lost the game just because of the way the villages spawned. Because I mean, he would have had the south completely. There's nothing I would have done there. And then the north, I guess we would have fought over, but it still would have been a 3-2 city advantage for him. So, I don't know. Just and then the Kiku game. I mean, his 3 cities just kind of surrounded my one. He was just able to train more units there, and I mean, he obviously got his giant first, so and I wasn't really able to just establish a defensive position at least, because I mean everything was just out in the open. He was just killing all my units. And then the IMO game was just.
I wanted to ask you like some things I thought about. So like in the beginning, I thought you had like the option to go for more economy instead of making the archers immediately. And then later on, I wondered if you had considered to go diplomacy for close after you saw like the giants coming in and you knew that you were at a city disadvantage.
Yeah, well, I think Cloaks would have just taken too long. Like, right, like I didn't have. I mean, he was training units every turn. I was training units every turn. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot there. I mean, if I wasn't gonna train units for a turn, I was just gonna get smoked. The next turn, just because I wouldn't be able to, defend my, especially that center city. I mean, that center city was. I mean, I had to train units, or else it was gonna get sieged every turn. So I never really had the option of going for Diplo. I mean, sure, when I saw him border growth, I was like, yeah, Diplo would be nice. But I mean, I had to get defenders and then Diplo, and then even then, defenders. I mean, I know it's just kind of stupid. I mean, at least I guess it would have kept out his riders and stuff. But I mean, yeah, I just and it didn't help that both of my ruins on that map were vet swords. I mean, sure, that one vet sword in the center was nice just so I could get that village, but the one all the way in the west, I don't think I ever even used it. But yeah, I mean, just I don't know. I'll look back at the games and review them.
Absolutely. Well, all in all, it was still a very exciting day of Polytopia for all of us watching. And encouragement, DJ Salad. Head up, King. Your crown is slipping, all right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, congratulations to Yetipeaks. And we're going to end the stream right here. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks, everyone, for joining in the VC. If you want to see them streams the players are doing directly in a little higher quality instead of through the YouTube, go ahead and join the Discord. We'd love to see you on the Poly Champion server. All right, see you all in the next